Welcome back, guys. We are headed out, a little pre-rut action. It's October 24th. We've got a major cold front coming through into Nebraska. It's fairly chilly all week, 30s and 40s with light rain here and there, even a little bit of light snow. But today it's in the 30s. It's going to be pretty windy here this afternoon into the evening. Big front coming through starting, tonight through tomorrow. Hoping this will be a really active night as they'll be out prior to that big snow front coming through tomorrow. So we're heading out to leased ground, private ground, and going back in the same area, pretty close to where I was back on Labor Day. Have a cell camera in there. I've been watching a lot of deer come on and off that cut beans right there, and I'm gonna really throw up a big effort here, going with the Scar decoy. Take the horns off, call her Scarlet. So we're gonna put out a doe decoy. Where those cut beans are is kind of a hillside feeding down into a bottom on the adjacent property. And in that bottom and in the corn that was still standing last I knew, I think a lot of deer bed in there. So I'm hoping I put this doe up little ways up that hill where it's pretty visible from the bedding. And my wind is going to be blowing from the bedding toward me. So my wind will be good and covered where I'll be at in these trees. I am going to drag just a tiny bit of estrus here on that last little section heading in there. And I am going to have the wind scent stick out with seduction. I don't know if I'm going to turn it on or not. We'll see what the interest level is early. I might hit it every once in a while, but I don't think I'm going to have it run steady. We're just going to do a little experimenting, I guess. See what kind of results we get. I've done the phase sync control. I've got all my gear in the back of the truck soaking in cedar, and we'll spray down with the Deer Supply Company cedar cover spray. There's a lot of cedars in this property, not necessarily right where I am, but a lot of cedars and a lot of cut cedars when they did some clearing. But that's what I've got for cover spray, so we'll spray down when we get there. And like I said, that stuff's from Deer Supply Company. Really like it. Great repellents, great cover sprays, and now they've got a cover spray with repellent coming out. Probably be using that next year now that bug season's pretty much over. Anyway, check in from the tree. I think I just Robin Hooded. Now let's walk up there and see. That was 43 yards, 6 shots before we head to the tree. Just wanted to make sure that the bow is still good. And that kayaking trip, my nose button actually slid, so I tied it in after I got it back where I wanted it, and just wanted to make sure we're still good at distance. So like I said, 6 shots at 43 yards, and damn, I think we're ready to hunt. don't know if you guys can see this, but that could not be more. That is piped for a Robin Hood at 43 yards. Yeah, it cost some money, so that's frustrating, but I feel pretty confident in the bow. So let's get my stuff together and get out there. Here we go. Show you guys some of the setup here. As you can see, I've showed you before, it's quite the hike back into this piece. Well, once we're in our zone, I like to set out that ground camera now using the Browning StrikeForce to get that ground view. I'm gonna set that up from the trail leading to the decoy tonight. You should see the decoy actually goes together quite easily. It packs down nice into the body cavity. This is the Primos Scar. I really like this. Had great luck with it last year during the rut, bringing a big buck in the shooting range. I just missed him. Still haunts me, but really did work well. Also shot a doe on that hunt as she came out to check out the Scar decoy. Haven't really had any deer come in and bust on it. That does come with it does have an accessory option of being able to get an electronic tail. I haven't installed that yet, so I've always hunted with enough wind to get the tail moving, but maybe at some time I'll install that electronic tail. Here we are. This is round 8, I believe, hunt number 8 for me. Back on the leased ground and back in the same region I was for the Labor Day hunt, where I was just covered in deer. Moved a little further west, so hopefully all of their trails are right in front of me now. Really set the stage to take a big swing tonight. I'm doing my Facebook Live and my recording for the YouTube channel all at once here because I don't want to be messing around much. I got in here super early because I knew I had a lot of work to do. It's about a little over 30 degrees right now. Got the Stratus bibs on for the first time. I feel like I'm going to be plenty warm. Maybe a little overdressed this time around, but here you see my setup. Got the cut beans out here. And you can see here, I've got my Scar decoy. Without the antlers, they call her Scarlet. I got most of my stuff up in the tree, and then I went and right behind me here. Just drug a little bit of eustress through here, and I've got my Winston stick down there on the field edge. It's not blowing anything right now, but it's got seduction in there just in case. If it seems like there's a little bit of activity, I'll turn her on. But like I said, I'm set up here pretty brushed in the tree, but I've got my shooting windows. And the plan is, as you can see down here, the corn's still up. And I know a lot of deer bed in that corn, obviously. And then further down here in the bottoms, on the adjacent property, there's a lot of activity coming in and out of there. So I'm up the hill a ways. I've got Scarlet out here. And I'm really hoping that catch eyes, and they'll circle around to try to get downwind of her. I'm downwind from that bedding. When they get downwind of her, hopefully they'll start approaching her from back here and come through these trails right in front of me. If they do happen to come through the field, I do have my openings to shoot out of. But that's the plan. It's going to be getting pretty cold. My first cold sit of the year. So I think it's time just to sit back, catch my breath after all that work, start layering up. I've got my new packs here. Really digging it, as you can see down here. I've got that Alps Outdoors compression bag. I've got all kinds of layers in there in that little bag. It's awesome. Just put them in there and compress it down real tight. Otherwise, I think it's time to just sit back, catch my breath, drink a little bit of coffee, pray for showtime. Wish me luck. About an hour legal left. It's gotten pretty cold on me. We're not being too used to the cold yet. Once that wind picked up, it's gotten pretty cold on me. I'm doing alright. I actually feel reasonably warm. I'm not shaking or nothing, which is good. I've been able to stay warm enough to draw the bow back well, which is good. So, like I said, about an hour legal left. Haven't seen any deer yet, near or far. But I did hear some corn stalks breaking down there. So I'm hoping they're on the move. Maybe they're going to start popping out here. Really would like to see them come down this trail behind me that they used last time I was out here about 2 months ago. Give me a broadside 20-yard shot right here over that trail. North-south trail that they used to get out here on the cut beans. So, really hoping to see them on that trail. At this point, I'm just really hoping to see anything. 7. So I got about 32 minutes illegal left. Just gonna have to hope a mature deer pops up just like that. We'll see what happens. About to just start talking a little bit louder. Maybe they'll hear me and not want to come in here causing ruckus. But like I said, I was really disappointed. A lot of work to get in here. Surprised not to see much of anything. Thinking maybe they're getting ready to feed all night before the snowstorm tomorrow. So I don't know if I'll be out tomorrow or not. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Otherwise, next weekend's Halloween. That's kind of the kickoff for when things get exciting around here. I'll be taking a few days off of work over that 2-week period. Try to get out and hunt the rut. But guess now we know it's not quite ready for the decoy here yet. I think it's time to start getting gear down and making a little bit of noise. Make sure that no deer come in and make sure those coyotes don't circle around here. Try to make a play on this decoy. Freaking coyotes, man. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope things are going well.